Hi, I'm Jakira Black. This video is going to be quite short because I'm reading this book at the moment and I am recording day by day my thoughts. I had planned to read 4 chapters today, but it's just not been a good day today. And I've read 1. So you only get my thoughts on that 1 chapter. I would say that I'm still not really sort of into the style of the book, the writing. It's quite an old-fashioned style of writing. But the chapter 5, the things that were introduced, and obviously this is a spoiler, so if you've not read the book, Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, then stop listening. But the things that were introduced were that the idea that those that had died, their bodies were cannibalized for the phosphorus in them so that they could be used for growing things, whatever. So yeah, food probably being grown out of the phosphorus from dead bodies that have been burnt up, and the phosphorus has been saved, and whatever else has probably been saved as well. Which doesn't leave any sanctity of the dead, because they're people that died, they're human beings. They were human beings, and our society is respectful of the dead, or should be respectful of the dead, and they are a commodity, and which is really horrifying. The other thing that happened in the chapter was there was some sort of strange meeting where they passed around a cup and drank out of it, and I don't know if it was sort of like symbolic of like communion, but it was like this strawberry alcoholic thing, I think, and it must have had some hallucinatory effects in it, or possibly didn't, but the people, they heard a voice, and I don't know who that voice was, if the voice was real. Someone pretended to be some sort of Messiah, and the people are all going, he's coming, and like one of them is like, can't hear anything, but still says he's coming, and acts the same as everyone else. So it's either that the others sort of like are hallucinating because of drugs, or they're all saying he's coming, and they're just sort of like playing the game. I don't know if there's some sort of mass orgy afterwards as well. I was, to be quite honest, I was really, really confused at that point. And the other thing was the idea that everyone is happy, that they have to be happy because that is what they've been told to be. So they live a happy life because they have to live a happy life. It doesn't matter if they're not happy, because they don't acknowledge that they're happy. They say that they're happy whether they are or not. I think it's very much because of the conditioning that they've received for years and years as children, that they don't not acknowledge that they might be unhappy, but actually recognise that they could be unhappy. So there's no challenge to the system, that everyone sort of like is conforming, and it's not a natural decision to conform. It is very much that they have no capability to actually think that they might want to not follow the so-called new norm. So yeah, so tomorrow I will try to read more, but it depends on my day, really. So yeah, I really wouldn't like to live in this world. I think it's a shocking, horrible world. But like I said yesterday, it is an interesting book. I think that the author has wrote it as a psychological study sort of thing of what society could become like if we allowed ourselves to be controlled. You know, if sort of like it's like the Big Brother sort of story sort of thing, you know, sort of like if the state took control of our lives and we did not have any rights of our own, we had to do what the state told us to do. This is the result, and it's just horrifying. So, okay, bye.